any of the global silence prowess, or maybe like an early Manta style, which couldn't be too bad for the Bloodseeker, or maybe whether or not he just wants to go straight BKB into like Bash or normal stuff.
So that's a lot of time to make his decision. For now, small KK.
Sheep.
Sheep is actually going to end up dead. Blood Ride triggers. Hey, Lanfer. Very happy about that. Ranfu Dao got the slows. They prevent the escape and
because it's mainly just going to be support rotations and trying to link up with their mid laners, who both have their level 6s right now, and this is where it's going to get scary. First, power rune goes the way of Eren, which is always nice.
It's a good thing too, because had it not gone towards him, it would have been a haste rune for Pango, and they leverage it to go kill this Dong Terrorblade. Dong is dead. He's all alone. The Silencer not here this time around to help him out. And they should be able to leverage it with the Sea Dragon onto a tier 1 tower push as well. So, good stuff. And it's interesting how Dota cascades, right? If Eren doesn't get that rune, maybe Pango goes like bottom to get a kill, but we might still have a kill happening here anyway, as Lanfer got skewered back towards the 2 supports. No Sheep or Shola have left this area, so they're available to get revenge for what happened in the top lane.
Yeah, there's no vision there for Lanfer. I thought maybe he might have respected Sheep coming back towards bottom, but he thought maybe just with those 2 heroes that wasn't going to be enough damage to kill him, and he gets skewered into an extra hero.
Big rotation to the top lane for Han and Shola as they go in. Arcane Curse on the 2 heroes. Rolling Thunder committed by Han as well. Iron at the very least finishes off the tier 1 tower, but his life is certainly forfeit. It's a double kill for Dong as well in the process. And Han very happy with his first big rotation on the map. And sadly,
he obviously needs to build towards this Manta style until he's able to comfortably play against the Global Silence. They did a really good job. Oh no, they've got Aeonid now too.
Oh gosh, dude, this young skewer Blink play did so good. And they're trying to get out. The Underlord is so tanky, but even he will eventually fall. Magnus fighting underneath the tier 1 tower, so getting some bonus armor. It's taking longer than it should to kill him. And bringing him down will lead to Eren losing his own life. Dong is also involved in this fight. Small KK didn't just die twice, he's died a 3rd time in a row here, Fluke. The only survivor of this fight being Lanfer, and that's only because he doesn't want to get too involved. We did just pick up a Lincoln Sphere right now for this Pango. So we have some anti-Batrider tech at the ready. Ranfu Dao, he has no tech to protect himself though. The Ancient Seal was pretty nice, and there's the lasso from Eren. We're falling quite low on Kama's Magnus. He is still alive though. RP will be used in. It throws in all small KK into the rest of Supernova. And he dies, but he brings the Void Spirit down with him. Han finding a very nice swashbuckle, forcing Lanfer to pop BKB. Arendo doesn't have a BKB to pop. Doesn't have any life to give anymore. And Dong is the one credited with the kill, putting him in on an unstoppable streak. What a game for Supernova. It's a tier. They find the lasso onto Kama. That's a huge pickup. But he has BKB. He gets forced off the way by his team and kept alive. Can they chase anybody else down? They TP out on the Silencer right in front of his face. At least Sheep might be a potential target here on the left-hand side, as the Enchantress dragged back in by the Aether Remnant and will finally be killed off. Lanfer went forward with the BKB, but sadly Dong is here. Metamorphosis Terrorblade, baby. You said they don't have enough damage to kill both. They might test that theory as they're running forward. He gets access to the Empower. Rolling Thunder stalls Ironid up, and this Underlord will go down. Ranfu Dao might not be lucky either, as he gets caught with the last few seconds of the Rolling Thunder and now killed off by Dong. Somehow this guy keeps getting double kills on the TB. He gets it again, and another team fight victory that they forget for BKB gets popped by this Bloodseeker. He's gonna attempt to just TP out. Lasso will be there onto this Magnus. And how did he get stunned? What happened to his TP? He needs to run away right now on the Bloodseeker. Global Silence was used. Ionid coming in, putting his body on the line to just draw attention away from the Bloodseeker and putting it towards Kama. They actually kill this Magnus. Bloodseeker now running around in the fight. He can't survive it. Dong gets there in time to just rinse him down with the Scotty hits, although he almost killed Han to recover his HP. Fluke, what happened to his TP? I thought he was going to get out. Did he get too scared of them? So he can help his team out in terms of map control. They're actually going to go for another smoke. Him, Smoke AK, and Ranfu Dao. We've seen this trio go on many forays on the map. It has yet to work out for them, but this time around, they only come across a lowly Silencer, so that's a nice quick kill to get. They even drop a Fiend's Gate from Ironid. They want to come closer to the fight. Dong gets himself ruptured up. Lanfer thinking about maybe putting damage onto him. He does already pop the Satanic a little bit early. Han trying to buy interference. At the same time, Small KK, he's gonna get the RP. Global Silence will be there as well, and the Void Spirit's gonna end up dead. Nova now will be happy to turn around as Dong feels very happy without Rupture anymore to put in the right-click damage. They're looking towards Ionid. This Ionid Underlord is going to die to Sheep's impetus shots, giving him a double kill. Aaron taken out by Han as well with the swashbuckle, and that doesn't necessarily mean Ranfuda was safe, because Kama does have the harpoon. 4 heroes will die. Only Lanfur survives, and yet again, but maybe they can find a pick-off around this area. Best case scenario, you find a pick-off and you steal the Roche, but that feels like we're asking for a bit much. Worst case scenario though, Fluke, we lose the fight, then we just lose the whole game. We get vision onto Chola now. He forced off to the left-hand side. He is wasting a lot of time. Pops a Global Silence as well. Will end up dead though. This actually could prove to be very beneficial. He doesn't have buyback, but even if he did, there's no Global. But they're not going to sneak the Roche. They're feeling confident here. They're thinking about taking their heads-up fight. I don't know about that one, but we'll see what they decide.
They still have Lasso, and they still have Mystic Flare, so they can burst somebody.
Oh my goodness, the person getting bursted though is Lanfur. He got dragged back in by Kama. Han goes in with the Rolling Thunder. They find and kill Aaron. He's forced into buying back as well. Small KK on the high ground, just forced to run himself away as he can't contribute to this fight. I say that though, but...
So, this Roche is going to go down. Yes, so they were just not fast enough, but maybe...
They're still gonna fight! They jumped onto this Dong Terrorblade. They really want him down, but he is carrying an Aegis right now, so a difficult customer. Kama trying to go directly onto this Bloodseeker, but will end up dead to him and Small KK. Lanfur finally able to put in some damage in this fight, and that allows him to kill Dong. Han needs to run away, but Small KK and Lanfur kill him off. And now look at Dong caught inside the Pit of Malice. He tries to fight with the Satanic, but it's not going to be good enough. He dies 90 seconds in the grave. No buyback for him either. What the hell just happened? What a massive turn. This would have been a 5v5 fight here happening. Supernova, they smoked all the way towards the Disillusion side of the map. Disillusion smoking their base. Kama, he's waiting on the stairs. His smoke will pop. He gets caught first. They have caught Kama. Will he be able to fight this? He finds an RP, but he's only able to skewer down the Batrider. Aaron will die during the Global Silence duration. Han bought some time with the Rolling Thunder. So far, the only casualty of this fight has been that Bat. Doesn't have buyback either. Small KK jumps in, demolishes Sheep, and also going to steal away a gem. That is a pretty big deal. Here though, Kama finding a skewer onto Ionid. Ionid will die outside of the base without buyback of his own. Small KK though assassinates Chola, forcing a buyback out of the silencer. It's a 2 for 2, but with both supports buying back, looks like Supernova want to try and leverage their strength to take a lane of racks. But they have used the meta. The duration is going down. So they have to make this happen right now. Glyph to buy some space and time. Ranfu down, finds the silence onto Kama before the skewer happens. He gets ruptured too. So Kama, he might die here. They just need one spell, Fluke, something. But they pass him a cheese. He heals back up. Ranfu down. Will go into a buyback. Small KK got bashed up during the swashbuckle. He's trying to go kill off Sheep. He's forced to Manta and dissimulate away, but he dissimulates forward. Kills off Sheep, yes, but he might die for this. The Astral Step not going to be enough to get him away as he gets bashed to death. He did make space for Lanfur to finish off Kama, however. Let's see, can they still keep the rest of the defense going?
Everything they can to try and hold on. Probably happy with this lane going down, maybe.
And if it does go down, it only equalizes the situation, right? They're not losing out on anything. They still are losing quite a lot of HP on this Terrorblade. They lasso back this Kama Magnus and they kill him off. He's dead, down for rights, no buyback. Small KK buys back too. He jumps into the fray, almost kills off Sheep. Sheep though does pop the cheese. Han with Rolling Thunder doing what he can to get them away from this Terrorblade. He comes back with the Terror Wave, but there is an Abyssal Blade from this Bloodseeker. Wonderful Sunder at the very last second. Allows him to survive off of the husk that is Ionid, but it's not going to allow him to survive the entire fight. As they come back for him when his BKB elapses, they kill him off. 4 heroes have died. They're about to make it 5 as Shola gets found, gets killed, granting a double for Small KK, who bought back for this fight. But wow, what a buyback. How much worth did they get from this? They have the official gold advantage. They have saved the base. They didn't even lose the racks, Fluke.
That was a sick lasso coming in from Aaron. He did exactly what he needed to at the right time to be able to bring the Magnus back in towards his base, and everyone from Team Disillusion played really, really well in that fight. The way that they were able to just kind of outplay everything that went on. I wasn't sure if Supernova were going to press the envelope. I don't think they should have. They were probably going to get that lane of racks no matter what, right? Like if they were just getting chipped away and they got a buyback out of small KK, great, you leave, you disconnect, but now they're in a very rough spot with no buyback on the Magnus.
Holy smokes, what a comeback from Team Disillusion if they can make this win happen. The Ancient is exposed and they're clicking it down. Fluke, they can't stop this from happening. It's done, it's dusted. GG or play Team Disillusion. This Iron Shell is going to start being put on the Nyx. They just chase you around all the time. Super, super frustrating.
It's going to be rough. But they potentially have a little bit of kill threat because they do at least have a stun on their carry with the Void Spirit. But
dead.
It's about dying before that.
Bowler's dead. Vacuum into the Iron Shells. That's going to give the first blood away. John will at least get some revenge by quickly bringing down Aenid. But still, Aenid, very happy. He spent his gold before he died to finish a bit of danger. So on both sides of the map, attempts being made on heroes' lives, but none of these attempts come to any fruition. Let's take a quick look at middle, right? Because this Magnus is doing a really good job in the denies. Like he's 12 versus 6 at the moment, basically. So we find a death on the Dirge. Whatever. It's just Shola. We knew it was going to start dying around this point in time. 2 points into Iron Shell are available. That's not going to be the last time that we see a death on this Undying. But at the same time, Ranfu Dao has made a rotation bottom, looking towards bringing down Dong. Dong will be able to get the kill onto Ironid. The supports will finish him off. So both heroes will be dead bottom. Good stuff being done here by the side of the Team Disillusion lineup to make that move. They want them. Small KK though. We'll find Karma running in front of his face, trying to block him with the Stone Gaze. Aaron gets a very nice 2-hero Impale. Kama just wants to find Small KK, who's forced into RPing just to stay alive. Nice little science from Ranfu Dao. Prevents the Timber Chain, but Small KK should still end up dead. At the same time though, the Shackle Shot from Lonfur thrown out onto Sheep. Sheep not dead just yet. And they don't have enough damage to kill him off quickly. He finally gets denied by the Centaur Conqueror. Feels so bad. Aaron though will die heads up at least. So the only kill they get doesn't even go their way. Team Disillusion not finding anything in this early game right now.
The thing for me, Karma's got a Yasha running out. I'm not sure why, whether I'm the one that's stupid here, but I'm not sure why a lot of these offlane Medusas go Yasha. Sure, you just go Ags.
I also prefer the Ags, but we'll talk about it in a second as Ranfur finally gets chopped down by Han, who chased them a long, long way. And they want more. Aenid dropped down the wall, but that's not going to help you, my friend. Dragged back in by Sheep's Lasso. That's going to finish off the Blink Dagger for this Batrider as well. And everything's starting to come clutch.
They're just not in this game at all. Lonfur, he has a Javelin at 16 minutes in the game. He is 4.8k net worth. Like he's so out of this game. Even though that he's died a single time, he just hasn't hit creeps. Maybe this is a big kill.
Oh, it is if they can get it. And the Mystic Flare with some right-click damage, it enables them to bring down Ranfu Dao. Oh, kill Dong. Ranfu Dao is the one that gets that kill. Excuse me. Han on the forward edge of the fight. He gets shackled to a tree, but he's super, super tanky. Small KK blinked in. Thought about the RP, didn't trigger it off just yet. Now uses it, gets it onto 2 heroes. They vacuum them both back, and they should be able to kill them off. Ranfu Dao with the killing spree on his Skywrath Mage. Great fight for the Dire lineup. They protect the towers, they take a good fight. Crazy tanky on this Undying. Kind of living up to the name in this particular game at least. But the rest of the Dire lineup are chasing. They see Han. Maybe not the person they want to start the fight on. Aaron goes in, burns away half of his mana. Focus Fire is going to be out. They're going on to him. Vacuum back. And he's dead. Batrider gets brought down as well as he was caught in the vacuum. Aenid drops down the wall and connects onto the Medusa, but he just wants out of this fight. Trying to run himself away as Dong picks off the Nyx Assassin right quick. Lonfur shackles Shola, preventing him from chasing against Ranfu Dao. So a 2-for-1 affair. And
Reg Mask of Madness build that he's going to have. And they've got a lot of other heroes they have to try and lock down and deal with. And, you know, Wind Ranger, once she gets like Lincoln Sphere plus another damage item, she's going to be very hard to kill. You just start running around these team fights, and then Darkseer provides all the auras that makes it easier for them to get these kills. And Shola.
Yeah, he's just dead.
More gold.
feeding away the gold of the tombstone. His team is coming. 3 heroes are smoked. We'll see what they can get out of this here. They first see Ranfu down. Chakra misses. They don't find him. Small KK, you said he needs to get out, but sadly they found him with the lasso and they kill him. No Magnus available. That also signals the end of the push down bottom. So, yeah, it was nice to get Shola earlier, but he bought them enough space and time. It was already less than half HP. And they smoke a little bit on the side of Team Disillusion, but they're struggling to find the angle in. They don't want to jump this Void Spirit. Dogs here doesn't want to die either. They find Karma. They found Karma. They got the Medusa. They don't prevent the Stone Gaze though, and she does get it off. And now there's the last two onto the Magnus. They bring down Small KK. He does not have buyback. Tier 3 tower has fallen. They get the damage out onto Aeonid. Mystic Snake with the Whirling Death kills off the dogs here, forcing him to buy back here. We already saw Lanfur just throwing in right clicks, waiting for an opportunity to use the Focus Fire. But if it does, Small KK will have leveled himself up, not just from game MVP, but just division MVP at that point. If he can make this happen, sadly though, he might end up dead here. Oh, look at this. Sheep read the move, blinks in front of him, so he gets carried with the skewer. Will end up dead for this, but he did get off the dust. That's the important part. Okay. This time the dust is out, they have the vision, and they can kill off the Magnus.
Yeah, so they at least finally get that kill there onto Small KK.
Oh no, but look what, Shola's gonna die though on the other side of the map. He's not with his crew. Will get back by Aeonid. As he dies, they might be able to clean up the tombstone, but Kama will solo zone them away, actually almost killing Ranfu Dao. The shackle shot required to save him, and he needs to TP out right now. Chakram though comes too soon. Holy smokes, what a kill.
Yeah, they just walked into a tombstone, and Shola understood that he was dead. Game number 1 did, because how do you deal with Dusa? How do you deal with Timber? How do you deal with Void Spirit? You're going to have to get a sick blink vacuum wall, which he's finally got now on Aeonid.
He does get the vacuum wall into the 3-hero impale. Shackle shot though doesn't connect onto all of them, and the wall only hit 1 hero. They end up killing off Aaron very quickly after the Stone Gaze. Lanfur though still going in onto Kama, and they do melt the Medusa down. Okay. As our mana pool expires, so does she. However, they did find a lane of racks, and they brought back on Aaron. They want more out of this on the side of Team Disillusion. They find a shackle shot onto Shola, who will happily die for the cause here. Small KK doesn't want just the skewer, will catch Sheep, so that's going to be something for them. And it finishes off Shola with Lanfur's help. And Sheep will end up being killed off by Aaron. So Supernova do take the lane of racks.
Fighting into an Aegis here now.
Fortunately for them, the Aegis still not available for pickup. It's unfortunate for Disillusion that they bought back on Skywrath Mage. Man, there's one of those times where you're really sad as a player that you don't see the exact Roshan time. Because he didn't actually have to buy back for this fight. But now let's see what happens here. Sheep gets killed very fast. No lasso available here. Stone Gaze has been triggered off. And they killed the Nyx Assassin quite quickly. And it got the blink vacuum onto 2 heroes. But where's the rest of his team? The rest of his team, they found Dong. They got the catch. They killed him. He doesn't have buyback on the Void Spirit right now. Now they need to run the hell away. RP will come in directly onto Kama. Has a lot of mana to work with still. Can they fight through this wall? Yes, they can, because they're fighting right next to the tombstone. Now they need to run the hell away. Lanfur, he's still alive. Hana's chasing him. Misses with the Chakram though. And they,
you know, if they win the first fight against this Aegis, they get themselves a tier 1 tower, probably get themselves a tier 2 tower, and they have to fall back, win another fight, get another set of tier 2 towers, fall back, win another fight. Like, it's a long road ahead of them here if they want to try and win.
Indeed it is. Small KK trying to abridge that road, but sadly will just end up dead for his efforts. Does have the buyback though. And Sheep has just had his number the whole game, just chasing Magnus around. Happy to die if it means that the Magnus also follows him into the grave. So the support Magnus for the side of Supernova has certainly worked out for them. They have a buyback on the mag. They need to use it. They need it right now. They jump in. They find Aeonid. Aeonid already falling so low. There will be a nice shackle shot on the back wall coming out. And at the same time, Dom got caught and killed. Shola taking damage from Small KK. And he'll die to him as well. So they took 2 fights at once from the dire lineup. And the fight on the back from Small KK enables them to kill the Void Spirit. And they're not done just yet, Fluke. They're going in. They find the Dusa. She doesn't have Stone Gaze. She doesn't have mana. And now she's dead. Aegis, though, will bring her back for round 2. Shackle shot doesn't latch onto Han. But so he's felt a little bit more free to move around in this fight, though. However, Focus Fire doesn't need to latch for them to just kill him off. And he's just gone. Kama now. He's looking a little bit isolated. Shola's gonna try and help him out. He fought back just to keep Kama alive, but Kama will still find himself taking a tumble. Lanfa so low though. Lanfa dies for this. Oh no, you don't want to see that. The gem of True Sight is on the deck. Somebody go pick up the gem. We need the vision. Aaron, go back. So risky to go into the lane itself.
Yeah.
What a punish coming in from Supernova.
Yeah, and they were kind of on his scent as well. It seems like they really understood where he was, and yeah, we're gonna have to try and do something.
Let's go back wall. It only hits the Undying, but they still kill Kama. He's low, he's dead. The Medusa's gone. She does buy back, however. Ionid forced offing away from the rest of Supernova. So therefore, taking a decent enough fight so far. They get a young Impale out onto Sheep. Sheep is dead on the Batrider. Dong, though, jumping in to assassinate these support heroes, forcing both of them to have to buy back. Lanfa really wants to try and find a shackle shot onto these core heroes, but they're just chasing them down one by one. Aeonid is dead. He's forced to buy back. The Ancient is exposed. They're beating it down, but Chola will also die here. Ionid helping to kill him during the vacuum. BKB popped now by Han, but the BKB goes down. Aaron wants the damage out. Dong got found out by Lanfa and crew, and Han is about to die too. What the hell am I witnessing? The game is still on. Dong did buy back. They're going on to Lanfa. Lanfa will die to Sheep. He buys back, but it's already too late. Megas are beating down the Ancient. The building has fallen, and Supernova have forced us. Aaron actually might be dead here. Blood Grenade dropped down onto him. Shola has Scatter Blast. One more right click from Dong will ensure he dies. And they actually might get another one. They pick up both of these heroes. The Slog does end up dead thereafter, but he gets the kills first. They get the experience. They get the gold. And down bottom, Silencer dies too. Oh my goodness. This is a perfect start to the game for Supernova.
Too much kill threat, especially with small KK being as low mana as he is right now. It's very hard for him to be aggressive and be at the front. And same with Silencer, as long as they're not getting kills early.
Small KK is actually getting ran on. They got a Blood Grenade on top of him with the Scorched Earth. Level 2 Scorched Earth. He's got no mana left. He's actually dead. What's actually crazy, I was about to ask you, what do you make of Kama going the point into Infernal Blade instead of Devour? And they're
gonna try and kill Dong top again.
Gonna make this happen. Nah, they do not. Dong is in way too good a position. Down bottom, they're going on to small KK though. Mana pool is almost gone from this Medusa. He is being chased down. Kama is so tanky, dude. He can just dive towers. Sheep didn't actually need to take a tumble there, giving away some free experience to the Medusa. But they don't really care about it as long as the Medusa dies.
Like that, I mean, it's very obvious. And now he may just waste a rotation.
And to be fair, he's not a mid laner, right? He's moonlighting today. We'll still throw on the focus fire onto Shola. This might secure the kill here. Fire Snap Cookie goes in with the stun. Global Silence was also used up here. And it does have the power shot. Doesn't find the angle just yet. Nice little hidey hole found by Shola. It buys them enough time to get off the Doom. The Aether Remnant. It connects onto Sheep, but we will still end up losing Aeonid. Lanfa got killed off on the other side of the map as well while this is happening. And Aaron, he is a Void Spirit, but he's only a support fluke. So he doesn't have the levels he needs to survive this. Kama kills him. Han is here as well. With Firefly going and this mana burn creep back online, Small KK is dead. Medusa, bye-bye to you, buddy. And Supernova just popping off on the map right now. It actually turns into a full 4 heroes being dead everywhere. The only survivor.
T95 for a long time. Until they kind of send 5 heroes, but the thing is with Team Disillusion is Windrunner needs items, Madness needs items, and so does Dusa. Yeah. So it's like, who's going to make space for them? I guess it's Aeon.
Well, they're making space by trying to come onto this Doom. Global Silence is popped, as well as the RP to make that kill happen, but a Doom was applied onto Aeonid. Han finds the Flame Break, as well as the Global Silence. They're actually going forward in the fight, because they have the cover of these Morty's Kisses, raining down damage, enabling them to kill off 3, and now they'll find a 4th as well. As Dong was on a young dominating streak, he showed up for the fight. He was content to farm top, but he's like, well...
His last comeback in is quite a lot, because this hero, when the game gets later, the fact that he's able to get these items and be such a menace in team fights, the longer they go, the scarier he is, just makes it so hard to end the game against him.
Let's see what's happened with the slog now. Global Silence will be popped, but as you were mentioning in the draft, he can get through it with the Dark Pact. And indeed he does, killing off the Silencer. Aaron finds a young Aether Remnant back onto Sheep, but Aaron needs to get the hell out of here. Shadow Dance will be popped by Dong, but Han is here too. They really want to kill some heroes with this Batrider. They're going onto this Wind Ranger, but she kills off the slog first, and it will get lassoed up. Sheep and Han should be able to finish off this Wind Ranger. No, they can't. Wind Run came out too soon. So Sheep trying to TP out.
If they kind of just got run over there, I could potentially see this game being over very, very soon. But they at least lived, and now they're fighting again.
Trying to go onto Kama. That's the original Global Silence coming out. Hasn't set them up for the kill just yet. They missed with the Aether Remnant, but the Doom still falling so low. He will eventually die, but he got the Doom out first before he goes down. Between that and the Morty's Kisses, they have enough damage to kill off Aaron now as well. A little bit too far forward. No Astral Step, no Dissimulate, and therefore no life. The Pounds connected onto the Silencer as well from Dong. And that ensures that they will find 3. Yet again, Kama willing to die for the cause. Every single time that they go onto him with
farming their cause, and you can see that's why Aeonid is just sticking with this support duo, because he just needs to get kills towards this Glepnir. They almost have the Rod of Atos though, so this is where a lot of their lockdown can really come out.
Let's see what's going to happen here in this fight. Bottom, they fight Aeonid, easy kill onto him. Morty's Kisses have been expended though. And middle, they're actually chasing on Lanfer. Lanfer is dead. Dong is going to be there. So he receives the Snapfire Cookie. They jump and kill the Magnus. Both these cores dead without buyback. But now, it is a little bit of a numbers advantage down bottom. What are they going to do here? Small KK does have Stone Gaze. They're trying to quickly kill off Kama, but Kama is still alive. Global Silence will be popped, but here comes the rest of Supernova. This Doom is still alive, Fluke. Stone Gaze was used, but Dong is now directly on top of the Medusa, trying to right-click her down. Doom eventually will be thrown out. Kama dies, but as usual, it costs everybody on the side of Team Disillusion to make it happen. And Aeonid, mate, this is the wrong tower. This does not belong to you anymore. He dies. It turns into a full-on team wipe. And Supernova, Ascendant on the map.
Flooding in for Nova is so gargantuan. Like, there's an Octarine Core, Blink Dagger Boots on the Batrider, Crimson Guard, Boots of Travel, Midas on the Doom. Like, he was so impossible to kill, and now Aaron's in trouble.
Dude, Sheep is actually a god. With the Blink Dagger will pick you up, as well as the Stolen Shackle Shot. He has permanent setup. They are going to try to jump the slog, but he got off the Dark Pact. He still dies, though. A lot of gold now going to old Small KK for finishing that one off. Let's see how Supernova decides to play this area. So, very...
So we can try and build the Bloodthorn.
No, would have been nice for the Medusa if he had Lincoln Sphere. We'll get Lasso. They pop Global and Stone Gaze. Don't know about this one. Sheep, Stolen Shackle Shot yet again, and now they throw the Doom directly onto Small KK. This Medusa is gone. The rest of the team should just let her go. Ranfu Dao, though, came a little bit too close to the fight, so will be brought down by Dong. So 2 heroes fall here. How much further can they chase on the side of Supernova? Looks like their priority is... It's not the fastest road, so...
Won't die in time.
Almost dead, almost dead. They got it. The Global Silence will come out as well. Kama trying to get forward in the fight. It's actually going to get stunned up by this Aether Remnant. He's in a lot of trouble. Han, though, finds the last 2 onto Lanfer, killing off the Magnus first. Aeonid really trying to chase down this Doom, though. He wants to get himself out of trouble. Last word has been triggered out onto him. On the other side of the fight, though, Dong is isolated. Small KK goes into the ultimate. He's hitting an illusion. That's the wrong hero. The pounce comes too late, so the Medusa is able to get out. The Shackle Shot also held Kama back from chasing down Aeonid, but the Doom will finally come out. Aeonid is gone. No way out of this one. And Kama is a cool guy, so that means he doesn't look at explosions. Still, though, it's a fight they lose, but they still do snag.
At this game number 3 here in a series that I felt like they probably should have done in 2. But kicking themselves after that game number 1 loss, they're trying to make this one look clean. And
Bottom. They found Lanfer. Han with the TP boots. Lanfer tried to kill off the creep wave, but his damage output is a little bit too slow. And Aeonid also going to be in danger. That's a dieback. Aeonid, why are you here? Oh no.
Savermate syndrome, unfortunately, is the name of the... To at least get it down towards that 6-second mark. They would have loved to have gotten Lanfer or even Small KK.
They might find Aaron though. Yeah, he gets off the Disillusion though, Dissimulates, dumps away. RP was committed by Alonfer, but it was immediately dog-pacted. Ranfu Dao gets off the Global Silence. That in tandem with the Stone Gaze, actually problematic for the Slug. He has to get himself back from the fight. While this is happening, Ionit did take another tumble, and so did the Rubik. But the Global not being available. Scary place to be. And all the eggs are on the small KK basket. They try to doom him, but he gets off the Manta. What a god, what a player. Global Silence is out. They're going to reach towards the Rubik first, with Stone Gaze being popped on the high ground here. Nobody's dead just yet, though. Shola finds a stun onto the Medusa. The Doom will finally come out from Karma. But where's the reinforcements? The RP from Lanfer onto both Karma as well as the Slog. Unfortunately, though, they just do not have the damage. Depth Drought will find salvation, buying additional time. That being said, the Doom is now over. What can Small KK do here? Ionit found 2 heroes with the Shackle. They found an Aether Remnant onto Slog. Slog is gonna die, losing his Aegis. Hondo with BKB reaches forward for Small KK and plucks away his life. Ranfu Dao trying to run away from the Slog right now. Will be able to dodge the pounce. That's pretty pog. And Lanfer and Ionit clean up Han on the other side of the fight. So despite the fact that the Medusa does die, at the very end of uncontested map dominance, that phase is over. So they're not going to just find a pick-off for free. But it might still happen, though. They smoke up on 4 on the Radiant side. So a big fight's happening. They are indeed. Han goes in, gets the last 2 off. There's the first Global Silence. Doom has been thrown in onto Karma. Lanfer, though, finds the RP on the 2. 3, in fact. They kill Slog first. Karma's gonna be next. Shola, though, throwing in a lot of damage with these Morty's Kisses. And as well with the Scatter Blast, they kill off the Medusa. Karma dies for this, though. And Slog buys back. Maybe he intuits that Medusa doesn't have buyback, and indeed she does not. So, a risky buy.
Supernova, and it seems like they are going to chill for a little bit. Han does just get away from Lanfer, but Ionit...
Oh no, Aaron is here. Aaron's going in. Han, BKB, he's trying to get himself out. He does have a TP available, but the damage is way too high. He's going to end up dead. Ionit will die with him, but both of these cores are down. Both of them do have buyback. Lanfer trying to TP out. Oh my gosh. Barely gets away before the Fire Snap Cookie comes. Sheep, get the farm for the Scotty if you can't leave the base, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think Scotty is so far out of his mind right now. I think he's really just trying to think about how can I win the fight with the gold that I've got.
They're actually going for a fight right now. They go directly onto Aaron. Aaron will die. RP will be found and catches onto 2. However, there's the AoE Doom going in. Look at the Medusa's right-click damage, though. Stolen RP from Sheep ensures that they can at least buy space and time. There's going to be the Morty's Kisses going forward. But these heroes aren't falling just yet. Ranfu Dao is the only one that's even falling a little bit low. In the meantime, Aaron and crew hoping for heroes on the other side. Shola, nicely done to finish off Ranfu Dao there with the damage from the Snapfire. Fire Snap Cookie, hoping to keep Sheep alive. Does manage to steal Dissimulates as well. Pounce back in onto Ionit. Slog wants this kill, and they are able to find it. Hondo got RP'd in the process. Karma no longer has BKB, no longer has Doom, and very shortly may no longer have a life as the right clicks from Small KK bring him down. They force the Slog to have to escape. That being said, Medusa is out of mana. Han finds the last 2 onto the Magnus. They kill him off. That's a dieback on the Magnus. Aaron tried to interrupt, forced away from the fight. Karma buys back as well as they see Small KK running out of mana. Aaron will die off on the high ground thanks to Han's Flame Break. Karma back in on the fray, looking towards Ranfu Dao. He's trying to stay alive on the Silencer. Won't be able to, at least picks up the Lotus Orb, but very quickly then gets killed off. Supernova managed to take a fight. They defend the base. They will not get Mega just yet here, Fluke.
Up on the Snapfire, it's fine. She's just not bottom is kissing. And then you just get railed by these split shots, and it might be enough damage to kill Small KK.
Weird. I don't know what happened there, Fluke. There was a forced off onto an illusion. I don't know what's up. Global Silence will be there. Karma found the AoE Doom, but he can't stick on the Medusa. He's going to end up being killed off. But at the same time, the Magnus died, so there's no RP available for their fight. Stone Gate's been used off. Han jumping back in, dragging Ranfu Dao, and dragging the rest of the Team Dissolution lineup away from his line, away from his team. He's trying to TP out. Will succeed with the BKB. Dong playing on the far edge of the fight. Vision. Small KK can stand on the high ground here. The only buybacks are on Slog and Medusa. Lanfer got hexed. The Lotus Orb doing much work there. Karma goes in with the BKB. There's going to be the global silence, but Karma, look how much damage he's taking right now. They have more than enough to punch through him, but Han also committing his life to try and hold down the Medusa. Nova, they really want the Medusa's life, but they just don't have the damage anymore, Fluke. They committed Batrider and Doom and Rubik to try and make that happen. Shackle Shot now flown in onto Shala, and Shola dies. 4 heroes gone, none of them have buyback. RP for good measure onto the slog, and as he gets finished off, the GG will be called. Game 3 in favor of Team Disillusion. And twice today, Fluke, they have made the comeback. They must feel amazing about themselves right now.
Yeah, they...